Title: Deep Dive Dilemma, How OceanGate Dodges Legal Depth Charges, Even in the Wake of Submarine Tragedies. TLDR. In the shadowy world of deep-sea expeditions, there lurks an even darker secret, legal loopholes that may leave explorers high and dry, or in this case, deep and wet. OceanGate, the company responsible for submarine voyages to the darkest corners of our oceans, seemingly shields itself from lawsuits through an all-encompassing liability waiver. Even in cases of their own negligence, the passengers are left without a legal life preserver. Dive in, but remember, it's sink or swim, legally speaking. It's quite the whirlpool of intrigue when you dive into the details. Deep-sea explorers sign their life and rights away, assuming all the risks of their marine adventure. Should anything go belly up, they are essentially marooned without a legal paddle. It's a case of, here be monsters, enter at your own risk. The liability waiver, more treacherous than a siren's song, clearly outlines the dangers of such journeys. But it doesn't stop there. Oh no, it includes the kicker that passengers have no legal recourse against OceanGate, even if the company was found to be negligent. Cue gasp. Who knew the deepest trenches of the legal ocean could be as perilous as the very depths the explorers are set to navigate? With a stroke of the pen, passengers find themselves facing a monolithic wall of legalese that could prove more unassailable than the unforgiving pressure of the deep sea itself. But wait, aren't waivers meant to be a standard part of any adrenaline-pumping experience? Skydiving, bungee jumping, whitewater rafting, don't they all require some sort of sign-your-life-away agreement? Is it really that shocking that a company facilitating a journey to the least explored places on Earth would seek to protect itself legally? On the other hand, isn't it a tad disturbing that an organization can simply wash their hands off all responsibility for your safety on their apparatus, even in the face of their own possible negligence? And yet, one can't help but wonder, would thrill-seekers still be willing to take the plunge knowing the potential legal and literal depth they could sink to? This murky situation certainly leaves us with questions that bubble to the surface. Do liability waivers provide necessary protection for companies, or are they an underwater mine waiting to explode for unsuspecting adventurers? A submersible story indeed, but isn't it about time we navigate these murky waters? What do you think? Are liability waivers the unsung heroes or villains of the deep-sea explorations? Disclaimer: this article does not constitute legal advice. Please consult with a legal professional for any matters related to contracts and legal obligations.